wizard.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all having a great day. Hope you're going to have a fantastic day today. God bless you all, and all praise be to Jesus Christ. So yesterday on the live, we knew we came right up to the spider line, and we looked back a few times. I'm just going to do it this one, but every time we've come up to the spider line and it's acted as resistance and we've rejected off of it, we've saw nice moves to the downside after we've rejected. Excuse me, got a little itch there. And now we're seeing a nice rejection. We came up, it acted as a resistance, we've rejected off the spider line, and now we are coming down. On the 1 hour, we did just get a green dot. It's a pretty deep momentum wave, so I mean we could continue lower. Money flow does look like it wants to curve up. It does want to. It is shooting straight up, going with the VWAP. VWAP looks good right now. Looks like we have a deep little bottom anchor wave here, but I don't like how the candle looks at the moment. I like how indecisive the candle's looking at the moment. Looks like it could be a bumpy ride as markets open here on the 15-minute. Looks like money flow wants to curve down. VWAP's getting ready to put in a red dot here, more than likely one on the 10-minute already. It's starting to form right here. We can see a curve to the downside on the money flow as well. We've already lost our daily and previous day. If we're going to continue lower, if we're not going to start bouncing from here, I would look at this previous week VWAP at around 115.5 to maybe bounce us back to our daily, or even this. Well, it's pretty much right there, the moving average right there with the daily. So if we are going to continue lower, looks like we're getting some hike in the she candles to the downside. It wants our smooth hike in the she candle trend wants to flip blue, but it's struggling. We can see it's going down right now. Let's 5-minute VWAP's curving up. Money flow looks like she's coming down though, shooting straight down. RSIs are gapped. We just turned blue here, but it looks like we're getting ready to flip back to the red. I would look at this previous weekly. Honestly, there she goes. Check out what the 30-minute doing. A curve to the downside. Money flow is getting deep, going deep in the red and shooting straight down. You can see the curve just shooting straight down here, and looks like we do have potential for bull divs to start forming on this momentum. If we are going to come lower, I would look for momentum to start building from these key levels. If we're not going to hold the previous week VWAP, our monthly VWAP at 113.5 would probably be our best shot. We do have the previous month underneath that around 108k. So if we're just going to blast through these, I feel like 108k will be strong resistance. But we have a lot of volume right here between 108 110k. A lot of volume that has the potential to catch us at these levels. But right now, money flow is getting low, but like I'm saying, it's shooting up at the moment, but we could just see it start to curve down and come out on the hour, shooting straight down on the 2 hour, and it's starting to curve down on the 3 hour as well, starting to curve down to the downside. Pretty sure the daily just put in a red dot. It did. See what the money flow is doing on this daily. See if it's also starting to point down. That VWAP shooting straight down. We could have a bit more downside. And also this monthly VWAP is definitely wanting to curve to the downside as well. I'd keep an eye on this the next few weeks to see if she starts getting lower towards our zero line, or if she's going to continue higher here. So if we are gonna go back up, if we're gonna continue higher, I'd look for a bounce around this more than likely previous weekly. We could just turn around at the moment. We can see the VWAP and money flow coming out. We could bottom out right here. We have a nice deep anchor wave. But I always like support, right? There might actually be a spider line somewhere right here. But I would look for that previous weekly to maybe take along back to our daily And if we're going to continue higher, we know we have to get above our daily and previous day VWAP to potentially come back and try to get back above this spider line. But right now, I would expect more moves to the downside, at least. I mean, not major moves, you know what I mean? We're not going to just shit our pants, I don't think. But what is this? A 15 minutes starting to form. That money flow is coming out. I would just look for the weekly VWAPs, monthly VWAPs if we are going to continue lower. But I feel like these are good areas to see us bounce and maybe get above some of this resistance at. But these are the levels I'm watching. I hope you all have a great day. God bless you all. I'm out.